It's your boy H Money, Mr. The Zone. We in the building. Let's get it. Yeah, man, we got a big fight coming up, man. I can't wait for it. Of course, Edgar Berlanga, the young phenom knockout artist, straight out of Puerto Rico's own Edgar Berlanga. You know what I'm saying? Berlanga ready to do his thing. It's going down tonight, man. Berlanga and Steve Rose, man. About this matchup, Edgar Berlanga, of course, he's trying to make a statement. Edgar Berlanga in his last fight, he had a pretty it was a close fight. Of course, a lot of people they were talking shit about Edgar Berlanga because he got dropped. Name one fighter that hasn't been dropped before. People giving up on Edgar Berlanga after one fight. I'm saying, yeah, it was a tough fight. He stepped it up in competition. That's what happens when you step it up in competition. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm looking forward to this matchup. Edgar Berlanga, Steve Rose, man. It's going down tonight, man. Live on ESPN. New York City. Edgar Berlanga. It's the homecoming. Edgar Berlanga. He's from Brooklyn. Edgar Berlanga ready to do his thing. I'm excited to see what Edgar Berlanga is going to bring to the table. Absolutely. Hit the like button. Let's get it. Yo, 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 what the audio sound like? What I sound like? It's good? How's my audio? What's good? What's good? It's your boy, H Money, Mr. The Zone. What it sound like? How's my audio, man? I got this new laptop. I really want to test this laptop out and see what is working, how it's working. Y'all hear me pretty good? Let me drop the link. Let's see what is work like. Let's check out the new laptop, man. See, this shit work good. Just checking it out. This really just a test right here. What's good? What's good? Look like it worked pretty good though. What's good, my boy? Hit the fucking like button. Let's get it. Look like it's working pretty good so far. So yeah, man, I got Edgar Berlanga with the victory, man. I think Edgar Berlanga gonna knock out Steve Rose, man. I think Edgar Berlanga, he's one of the biggest names in American boxing right now. Edgar Berlanga, one of the most exciting fighters in boxing. He's a knockout artist, and he's one of the biggest names. He's always bringing the smoke. He's always bringing the pressure, man. You know what I'm saying? Edgar Berlanga, very talented fighter. Like I said earlier, Puerto Rican. The kid got a lot of potential, man. You know what I mean? And I'm excited to see my boy Xander Zayas on the undercard. Xander Zayas, a young Puerto Rican fighter as well. And my boy Armani El Mestica, the legacy Armani on the undercard, man. Shout out to my boy Armani, first time fighting with Top Rank. My boy Armani ready to make a statement. You did what I mean? Be a great night of boxing. Be a great night of boxing. You dig? On it right now. Look like it's working pretty good. Yo, yo, yo. Let's see what it works. Hit the fucking like button. It look like it's working good to me. You know? Hell yeah, man. Getting ready for the fight. Edgar Berlanga. Is Edgar Berlanga the next great fighter from Puerto Rico? That's what I want to know. Is Edgar Berlanga the next star from Puerto Rico? He got a lot of potential, man. Edgar Berlanga, very exciting fighter with a lot of power. And one thing about Edgar Berlanga, like I told you, he's a Puerto Rican fighter. And the Puerto Ricans, you talk about guys like fighters like Felix Trinidad, Miguel Cotto. Trinidad was my favorite from Rico. You see the light though? Trinidad, he definitely was my favorite fighter from Puerto Rico. Felix Trinidad was a fucking monster. That dude was a beast, man. Absolutely. Nostalgic, what up, my boy? Nostalgic, what's good, my boy? You can hear me? Say something. I can't hear you, my boy. Let me see. Yo, yo. You can hear me, Nostalgic? My boy Nostalgic, I can't hear you. Come off mute. I see my boy YV fell off. Nostalgic, I can't hear you. Try to come back in. Yes, sir. Bill, my boy Billy. What up? Come back in, Nostalgic. They one of the homies just jumped on. It looked like he's working good, though. All right, there you go. He back. Nostalgic, what's
Damn,
good, my
what the
boy?
fuck?
Yeah, now I
Yo,
can hear
young.
you. I hear you now. What's
Yo, what up,
good?
what up? What up, what
How
up?
this shit working? You can hear me good?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Hell yeah, man. What happened with YB live stream, man?
I don't know, man. Shit, it was, I just seen the one dude and Cosmic, I think, was just talking. I was just listening because my shit had lagged out or whatever. I was just listening to talk through the the stream thing, the stream yard.
Hell yeah.
I
Hey,
don't know
we
what happened.
yeah, shit. I wanted to the fucking live and shit. Yeah, damn. Hey, hey, you be fucking with the
Yeah,
UFC and
you got
shit?
that yeah. I keep up with UFC.
Hell yeah. You gonna watch that fight tomorrow?
Yeah. I'm watching that they got like a London card, I think. I'm watching that comes on during the day.
Mm-hmm. Early, right?
Like yeah. They got that one prospect, Patty Pimblett. He getting some buzz and shit, so I'm about to see what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Hey,
that's blowing
you know,
that
this was
dope.
my first channel right here. This joint right here. And, you know, we got the other channel too. So I'm thinking about turning this channel right here just to like straight UFC talk and shit. And I got this new laptop. That's why I was really testing it right here. How's my audio? Everything sound clear and shit? It's good?
Yeah, everything good.
Hell yeah, that's what's up. So yeah, man. Hey, what's that prospect name you talking about?
His name Patty Pimblett.
Hey, you
He
know a
from
guy named Patty?
Liverpool.
You said Patty who?
Patty Pimblett.
You know a prospect in the UFC named Patty Himblitz or some shit? Yeah, yeah. My brother said he know him though. What up, Pounds? What's good? So yeah, we gonna turn this to the UFC channel. So here's hey, this is my brother right here. Look, hey, what's the dude name you was talking about?
Patty Pimblett.
Yeah, supposedly the next Conor McGregor. Supposedly they
Yeah,
try to,
yeah.
build him up like that.
hmm
For real, that's what he's
Yeah, I'm
like.
up.
He's like a Conor McGregor type.
Yeah, he got I mean, he got all the star material, all the star power. I feel like of a star. He got all the makings of a star.
Yo, how old is the dude you talking about?
He like 26, something like that.
26. So he a youngster, really.
Yeah.
Oh, Danny the Great in this motherfucker. What up, Danny? I'm just checking out this new laptop I got. He said, Haney. My boy Pounds in here. What up, P? Pounds in this motherfucker. What's up, my boy? Danny the Great. Prime. What up, Prime? Hey, join the panel real quick, Prime. Let me test this new program out, man. I'm just testing out the new program and shit. See what it's working like. Hit the link real quick. Test that motherfucker. Let's see if it works smooth, man. But yeah, I'm gonna turn this channel to the UFC channel, man. Like mixed martial arts, and then with the other channel,
So you
we
know
just do
about all
straight
that stuff
boxing
too? I didn't
talk.
know you knew about the. Yeah, I didn't know you knew about the
My
UFC
brother
like
is an
that.
expert in that shit. I'm gonna have my brother run that shit. My brother do the
Uh,
UFC, like he know about all the fighters, nigga.
yeah, I do too. I keep up with
For
that too.
real,
That's why it's kind of
you
hard
gotta
for
be
me
the
to keep.
co-host with my brother then on the UFC shit.
Shit, I got no problem with it. I'll do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
I
about to
watch
get on.
all the I watch boxing and UFC kind of. I try to uh shit. Sometimes I kind of watch UFC more honestly, bro, because I mean it's more active. But
Because they put on
I try
better
to keep
fights.
up. I try to keep up with
Those
both of
fights
them.
are competitive at least. Like with the boxing, that should be like, you know who's gonna win before the fight even happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. UFC. I mean, I wish boxing was ran like UFC. I mean, but it's not always how the white world goes. But nah, I fuck with UFC. I mean, the pay per views worth buying honestly because they stack up the cards.
Hell yeah. So you gonna watch those fights tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch the Top Rank.
No,
I like
I'm
Top
talking
Rank.
about the
I
UFC
always try
card.
to.
You gonna get up and watch that
Oh yeah, I'm
early?
watching. Yeah. That starts at around like 4 or something like that. 1 or 2 o'clock or something like that. And then it starts at 2 o'clock. It probably ends probably like 5 or the same time around when the Joshua and all them fights basically the same time zone. They're in England and shit. When like Jack Catterall and what's it called? No fought.
Jack
Josh
Catterall
Taylor
and
and shit.
Josh Taylor.
Yeah. Remember how it was like
Like
around like
UK
5 o'clock,
time,
four
kind of.
o'clock? Yeah. Cause they got a whole bunch of UK and they got the heavyweight prospect that's undefeated. Tom Aspinall. He trained with Tyson Fury and shit. So he a main event.
He trained with
He's
Tyson
sparring
Fury.
partner. Yeah. He used to be his sparring partner and shit.
He was a
He
boxer or
undefeated.
he just see.
Now he a mixed martial artist, but he's like a stand up kickboxer.
He from the UK.
Like yeah,
So
yeah.
they
Basically
fighting in
everybody from
the
the
UK
UK,
tomorrow.
huh?
They fighting in the UK tomorrow.
Yeah. In '02.
Hey, UFC in the old tomorrow. That's what's up. Then that shit gonna be turned
Yeah,
up.
yeah. Last time they fought was when Jorge Masvidal knocked out Darren Till. That was the last time they went. They was in England.
What's up with Darren Till? What he been doing?
I mean, he's trying to fight Uriah Hall. He's trying to fight Uriah Hall. Uriah Hall just trying to get a win on him.
Who you who you got in that fight? Uriah Hall or Darren Till? I
I
got
don't know. That's a 50-50. That was going that good though, boy. I swear I hear.
I got Darren Till though, bro. Darren Till ain't no hole, man. He could
Yeah, he been training with
fight, man.
he been training with Khamzat Chimaev. You know Khamzat Chimaev?
Oh yeah, he a beast, that motherfucker. They say he like the next Khabib or some shit, huh?
Yeah, man. That's it's crazy how became a star really, man. Like if fighters, even boxers should take that what he did, man. He fought like 2 fights in like 10 days. And he just got like a million followers just like that on his Instagram and shit. Like he just like dominated the dudes and shit like back to back 10 days, bro. He just was just active as shit and just gained a whole bunch of buzz.
Hey, you think that UFC card is better than the boxing card tomorrow?
Then the top rank,
Yeah, like just like all the boxing cards. Like you have
yeah, I- I'll
what are you more
probably
excited?
I kind of want to see Patty Pimble. I ain't gonna lie, like I kind of want to see bro.
For real? And like, what
I
about the
mean,
undercard? Like the undercard, you think on the
nah,
UFC
they
is
got some good. They got some good. They got a prospect. Another prospect in a lightweight, Ilya Taporia or some Taporia. He's from like Georgia and shit. He undefeated and he's solid too. It's a good card. They got a bunch of UK guys on there and shit.
what is
So
like
it's a bunch of
what, what's
it's
the
a
card name?
it's
Let me
like a
see. Let me
UK
type in.
homecoming. UFC
or
London
UFC
or UFC.
272. No, 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 it's not.
No,
What
no,
is
no,
it?
no. It's not a pay per view. It's a fight night. It's
UFC London or some shit? What they call it?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like UFC London, I think.
Oh, that's what's up though. So the main event is heavyweights.
Yeah, Volkov versus Tom Aspinall. Volkov he fought with down there everybody. He kind of like the gatekeeper at this point. He got Derek Lewis knocked him out actually with like 10 seconds left in their fight. That was like a while ago. That was when Conor McGregor and Khabib fought. I remember that. That was crazy.
Hell yeah. What you think, Conor? What he gonna do next? Conor McGregor. You think he's
Man,
gonna
he talking about
start
he want
doing
to
some
fight
boxing?
Usman and shit.
He ain't
He
gonna
talking
fight
about
no
today he want to
Usman.
fight.
Gonna beat his ass. Come on, man. No Usman gonna
Yeah, I
beat
don't
his
know.
ass.
Yeah, man. I mean, he should try to fight. He should try to get a win on somebody, then try to get a title shot with the winner of Justin Gaethje and Charles Oliveira. Try to get he got to get a win because he's coming off back to back losses and shit.
Boy, prime time boxing. He said, "What program is that? Looks good. This is called Restream. Restream, my brother. You know what I'm saying? It's just like StreamYard, but this one, I just wanted to try it out. You know what I'm saying? I use it sometimes, and this one, it's cool though. Shit, you see the comments and shit. It's pretty cool. You feel me? All the comments show up. This shit is unlimited. Shit is free. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking with it. I just, sometimes I like to use it. This one looks better, and I'm using it like a different laptop this time. I got a new computer and shit, so I wanted to see how it works. You know what I mean? Oh, okay, my boy Primetime Boxing right here. Shout out to Primetime Boxing. He said Nate Diaz favorite UFC fighter. What you think about Diaz?
Yeah, I mean, he kind of like I like Nate Diaz. I always watch his fights and shit, man. He kind of probably never gonna be a champion and shit, but I mean, he's just a fun fighter at this point. You know, he just a give you entertaining fights and shit. He got good fighting style and all that. Fan favorite.
That boy the dog. Diaz ain't no joke, man. Since a pride
Yeah, he
fighting
got hurt.
him and his
Yeah, he
brother, you
got
know what I'm
hurt.
saying? Hell yeah. And I heard they used to spar with Andre Ward, and Andre Ward said they could box and shit too. So, I
Yeah,
fuck with him.
yeah, they gave him like a different look and shit in the gym because they had that ordinary boxing style and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I remember hearing him
So
talk
Andre
about
Ward,
that.
yeah, he said they could box and shit. So shout outs to Diaz. Shout outs to all the fighters, man, UFC and boxing, because they bringing us that excitement. These guys are warriors
Hmm.
for sure. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah,
man, we got some good fights on tomorrow, man. Edgar Berlanga, man. What's your thoughts on Berlanga? Are you excited to see Berlanga tomorrow?
I'm not excited for him particularly. I kind of like more interested in what the result's going to be in this fight. If I'm being honest, I just want to see where he's at in his career or where he's at in his state of mind, really, in his career. Of can he stop Rose? I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of question marks with him, honestly. Because I mean, he didn't stop the other dude, the dude before the 2 fights ago. He went to decision with the other dude. He knocked him down like 5 times,
Yeah,
and I didn't even
yeah. His
never
name
heard
was
it. I never know.
Damon Nicholson. Yeah, he did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. People forget about that. People think he's just gonna knock off Steve Rose and shit, but I mean, who knows? He might just this might go to the cars.
See, Steve Rose, he coming up from 160. So, Berlanga
Yeah,
is the bigger guy. Steve Rose came up from middleweight. Now he has super middleweight. So it's gonna be different. He's smaller than Berlanga. You can see it at the weigh-in.
he
Berlanga
is.
looks way bigger than him. But Rose can box. Like, You know what I mean? Triple G knocked him out. I think Berlanga gonna knock him out, bro. Honest with you, I got
Yeah,
Berlanga.
yeah, I agree. I mean, I think that's the most uh realistic ending to the fight. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. He's a weird prospect, man. Like it's like he 17 straight first round knockouts, and then his last three fights he goes, or last two fights he goes to uh the distance. And then the what's it called? Electro Jet thought he lost his last fight. I remember him talking about that. I mean, I thought he won, but I don't know. I wonder where his confidence is, honestly, as a fighter. Because I mean, that last fight, I mean, he could probably blame it on his arm. He keeps saying that he tore his bicep and shit, but I don't know, man.
He did tear his bicep though. To be honest, like
Yeah, he
I
did.
seen him like a week after the fight. You know what I'm saying? And he had like a cast on his arm and shit, so he was fucked up.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know, man. Like I don't know. It's not like, I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, Steve Rose. I mean, he has really no momentum though. Like, I mean, it's kind of like I don't even know. I only know him for the Triple G shit. I mean, I really only know him for that. And I don't think he's ever even stepped in the ring after that fight. I'm not even sure. So, I mean, at least he's fighting someone that I've heard of. I
Yeah,
can
I
give him
seen him
credit for
like he
that.
fought after. I think he fought after that and he
Oh, he did?
won.
I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
I
I
think
didn't
it
know
was
that.
in Canada. I think he's a Canadian, by the way. So he had a fight in Canada and shit. I mean, he's a decent fighter, man. You know what I mean? Do you think he can make it difficult for uh for Edgar Berlanga? You think he can make it a tough fight with Berlanga?
Yeah. Yeah, I think he can actually. I mean, he just gotta make Berlanga try to miss. I don't know, try to make him miss or something. I mean, you gotta see how Steve Rose's defense really is. You know, I mean, he got flatline. I don't know how many rounds was the Triple G fight. I forgot it was like 4 rounds or 2 rounds or something like that.
Yeah, I think it was 2 rounds. He knocked him out in 2 rounds.
Jesus. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. Let's see if he can beat Triple G time. I doubt it, but
You never know. Like he moving up in weight.
he
Berlanga
might.
he's a big puncher. Remember, he was knocking a lot of people out, bro. What if Berlanga go out there and knock the fuck out of Steve Rose? What would you say?
I mean, that'll be pretty. That'll be pretty good win. I mean, especially at the point in his career. I mean, I won't complain about it. I won't say, oh, well, I mean, Steve Rose ain't shit. I'm not gonna say that. I mean,
Some people will say that. Oh, he knocked out Triple G leftovers. You know what I'm saying? That's what people gonna say. They won't even give him credit for that.
nah, you gotta give him his credit. I mean, at the worst, you can just say he did it what he was supposed to do. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, they got a few fights, man. They do got a few fights, man. It's probably like four Boston fights that I'm gonna keep my eye on. I mean, probably the Blair Cobbs fight is probably the most interesting fight because it's like a 50-50 fight from what I'm hearing from the odds. So I mean, I wonder what how big of a favorite Berlanga is. I don't know.
Yeah, I think the fight with what's his name? Uh Blair Cobbs and Alexis Rocha. I think that fight will be more competitive, in my honest opinion. But you
Yeah.
never know. Steve Rose can make it a tough fight for Edgar Berlanga. Shout out to my brother, Fat Apples, in the comment section. He says, "Sup H Money, hit the like button. What's good, my boy Fat Apples? Breaking news: Fat Apples, Jack Catterall signs with Pro Bellum. That's big news, man.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yup, breaking news. And I think Pro Bellum is They're very good for boxing. And I thought Jack Catterall, I thought he beat uh Josh Taylor in that fight. What about you? What you thought about that fight?
I mean, it could have gone either way. I mean, I wouldn't have been mad. I feel like it should have been probably like a draw, if I'm being honest. I mean, like I would have been cool with like a draw and them running back. But I mean, he didn't get knocked down. I mean, Josh Taylor got knocked down. I mean, I just feel like Josh Taylor was always gonna win that fight on the cards. I feel like if Jack Catterall did his, if Josh Taylor did exactly what Jack Catterall did to him in that fight, and it was vice versa, they would have still gave the nod to Josh Taylor just because he's the A side. That's how it works. But I don't know. I mean, Josh Taylor seems like he was gonna give him the rematch, but he's talking about at 147. I mean, so he seems to think that he didn't beat him clearly. So I mean, what does that tell you? So I don't know. It kind of messed up Josh Taylor chance of a Terrence Crawford fight. He has no chance, in my opinion, in that fight.
Yo, shout out to my boy Ivan in the comment section. He said, H Money, do you like bare knuckle boxing? Yeah, I like it. I like it for sure, man. I fuck with it. Bare knuckle fighting. Yeah, BKFC and BYB. Yeah, I like it, man. I love fighting. It could be boxing, kickboxing, UFC, Bellator, it don't matter. Mixed martial arts. I love it all, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bare knuckles, everything. If it's some fighting, I'm gonna fuck with it. I'm gonna fuck with it. What about you? You fuck with that? Bare knuckles and shit.
Yeah, I caught a few of those fights up there. It's a little crazy. I mean, but it's cool. I mean, they don't got like crazy quality of fighters on there and shit, obviously, yeah, because it just started. But I like the idea of it. I think it's just like a fun side thing. Like if you don't got nothing to watch and you trying to probably just watch some fights and shit, it's not bad to just put on. I don't got no problem with it.
Yo, I seen some crazy knockouts on bare knuckles, man.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna
yeah,
lie,
they got
bro.
some crazy knockouts on there. I seen
Hell
some
yeah,
dude just like get knocked out like fast, like a minute or something like that. I was like, damn,
bro. That shit is different, though. You know what I'm saying? Like that
yeah,
shit is
no
different,
padding.
bro. Hell yeah, like because you land one punch, it could be over with. You know?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that
Imagine
shit
if
is
boxing
crazy.
had no gloves on. There'd probably be a lot more. A lot of these fights would have went a lot of different ways. I mean, yeah,
I'm seeing Deontay Wilder in one of those bare knuckle fights. I think Deontay Wilder knocked the fuck out of somebody. You know what I mean? Deontay Wilder will be
yeah,
perfect for that.
yeah, that'd be crazy.
Hell yeah, man. So Blair Cobbs, Alexis Rocha. Blair Cobb's been talking a lot of shit, bro. Like I think some of the antics
Yeah,
are too much in my book. I know you got to make a name for yourself. You want to promote yourself. I think he's doing a good job at that, but some of those antics I think is too much. And tomorrow he has a good fight, against Alexis Rocha. And Rocha, he's not coming to lay down. Alexis Rocha, he gonna bring the pressure. And it's time for Blair Cobbs to walk that walk. You do a good job talking that talk, but now you got to fight. And we seen what happened with a lot of fighters after they talked a lot of shit, talked a lot of trash. We just seen it happen to Chris Colbert. Chris Colbert, a perfect example. We gonna see what happens with Blair Cobbs.
yeah, we did just see with Chris Culver, man. I don't know how that kid's gonna bounce back with his career. Kind of just quit in his fight. So I mean, that's what happens, man. You talk so much, man. You put all that pressure on you. You know, I mean, Blair Cobbs. I mean, he's been talking crazy about Spence and Virgil Ortiz, and I don't know, man. I mean, I mean, a lot of people probably feel satisfied seeing him get knocked out. I mean, people probably want to see him sleeping on the in the ring. I mean, people don't like this kid. I don't know, man.
Hey, what you think about his Blair Cobbs?
I think he's just trying to play a heel role. I just think he's trying to be like the heel of boxing, really. He probably doesn't have a big. He's probably not a popular dude, probably in the city, really. He probably not. He's probably not a guy who. His people probably don't get behind him, maybe, or he's something's going on. So he's probably like trying to substitute it with something else like this, just shit talking people all day. And this is what he got to do. Who knows? It's probably just an act. Honestly, if he loses, he'll probably just say, "Yeah, man, I was just trying to sell the fights, and I was just trying to do this, and I didn't mean anything." And he's probably one of them type of dudes. So I don't know, I take it with a grain of salt. I don't really take it personal. Like, oh man, he disrespected my favorite fighter, and like, nah, I'm not about to do all that. I mean, it's interesting.
I didn't
He
like
got
what he
us talking
said
about
about
him.
Earl. I didn't like what he said about Earl Spence though. Like, bro, like you don't talk about another fighter like that, bro. You bringing up his personal situation. You went out of his way to disrespect Earl Spence. I didn't like that. You know what I mean? Earl never said nothing about him. You know, I don't think it was right. You feel me? You don't hear anybody else talking about Earl like that, saying Earl is an alcoholic, he's a coward, and come on, bro. Nobody else talking like that, but you going out of your way to do that shit, bro. I feel like that shit is weak.
Yeah, man. I haven't really watched any of his recent interviews. I seen like a few months ago. I haven't even seen the new ones, honestly. I just hearing about him. I kind of don't even care about even watching it because I just know it's just full of shit. He just anything that comes to the top of his head, he's just gonna say it. So he's calling out Errol Spence. He's saying that shit because he's in his weight class and he maybe trying to get a fight with him. It makes sense to me why he's doing it. He's probably trying to just set that for a future fight, maybe one day. Who knows? But I mean, like Chris Colbert was talking shit about Wilder. It's like Chris Colbert, bro, you would never fight Wilder. Y'all not even the same division. Why you even talking about him? So that shit like that almost makes me even more mad because it's like, bro, now you just being a bad person at that point because it's not even there's no motive behind it at that point. Like but he has a motive behind his is where he wants to get in the ring with Spence, obviously. But yeah, I don't know. I can't really. I don't know. I'm not gonna like.
I don't know if he really even wants to fight these guys. Is he just doing it for clout? Is he doing it to promote himself? I don't think he really wants to fight. I don't think he wants to fight Earl. He just was talking shit about him. He wasn't talking about fighting him. You know what I mean? The guy's looking for clout, bro. You know what I mean? He wants to promote himself. I understand. You want to get your name out there. But this is boxing. You're a fighter at the end of the day. Can you fight? That's the most important thing. You know what I mean? Blair Cobb's around 33 years old. Now he's trying to make a name for himself. He's about 33. He doesn't have that much time. He's not a world champion. People really don't know this guy. So he got to put on this whole act. He got to put on this whole persona. Oh, I'm Blair the Flair, acting like Ric Flair, acting like a wrestler. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's all a gimmick. Honestly, I think it's all like it's a joke.
Yeah,
That's what
he's
I
like a
think.
weirdo, man. He looks like a weirdo to me. Like, kind of looks off. Something looks off about the dude. I don't really know his like. Is he like Olympian? Does he have like an amateur background? Like, I don't even know. Like, I don't even know him at all. Like, I don't even know if he's. I have no clue.
For sure. I just can't wait, man. It's time to put up, man. It's time to put up or shut up. You talked a good game. And like I said earlier, Blair Cobbs, he's very athletic, though. He's very athletic, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
He got a little bit of power, you know what I'm saying? Um, but his defense is not good. He gets hit a lot. And Rocha throws a lot of punches, bro. Rocha's gonna bring the smoke. So we just gotta wait and see what happens with that one. We got to wait and see what happens, bro. But we got plenty of good fights coming up. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy, Nostalgic. I just wanted to test this out real quick, my boy. So hell yeah, I'm gonna holler
yeah.
at you in the morning and shit. We gonna cover these fights and shit, my boy.
Yeah, but I'll be on there tomorrow, man. I mean, I'll tap in.
Yeah, tap in
I
with me,
know
my
it's
boy.
getting late and shit. Yeah.
For sure, my boy. He said, "Oh, my boy, Fat Apples. Wait up, Fat Apples. Let's see what he said. Fat, what you talking about, Fat? He said, like Rolly talk shit. Yeah, Rolly, exactly, just like
Yeah,
Rolly
kind of the same thing. Yeah. They kind of remind me of each other.
in a way, huh?
They remind me just
Similar.
like each other. Yeah. It's
He
just
said,
like
and he
it's the
sucks.
same shit.
He said, and he sucks, but everybody brings something to the table, right? Fat Apples. Rolly might suck, but Rolly is strong. He's very strong, and Rolly does have power. You know what I'm saying? So I respect what Rolly brings to the table. He's not that good. He doesn't have that many skills. I understand, but he does have power. You know what I'm saying? That means something. That do mean something. He's athletic. He's not that good, but yes, he's very athletic. I'm saying?
Does he have like a amateur background? Like is he
I think he started
like
late. I think he started boxing late though.
uh mm, yeah, because I didn't really hear about him uh until like last year. I think I seen some interview or some shit. Kind of came out of nowhere.
Hell yeah. He came out of nowhere, start talking trash, start acting like Ric
Yeah.
Flair. So people started to pay attention to him, like, who the fuck is this guy? Who is this guy? But he's not fighting good fighters. This is first time against a good fighter. I think he did go against a Brad Solomon. Solomon was a good fighter. He was okay. Blair Cobbs knocked him out. That was Virgil Ortiz. He fought against Brad Solomon. Virgil Ortiz, he knocked out Brad Solomon, and my boy, what's his name? Blair Cobbs. Blair Cobbs, he knocked out Brad Solomon. So hell yeah, hit the like button. My boy Nostalgic, man. We gonna wrap this one up, man. I'm gonna holler at you early, man. We gonna cover these fights.
All right, Batman. Peace, bro.
For sure.
I'll be in here.
For sure, my brother. Everybody hit the like button. We out, y'all. Peace out. My boy Fat Apples, what about me? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Danny the Great. I'm gonna holler at y'all.